Hi, my name is Sarah Iglesias, and today I'm going to be interviewing two very amazingly talented and interesting girls named Maddie McAward and Anya Panyanuhundi, two shining stars, about the Heiffer Project. Ding, 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 ding. So, Maddie and Anya.
Yes.
The first question is, what is the Heiffer Project?
Well, the Heiffer Project is a project to help people in poor countries by sending them animals to help them in their lives.
Okay. How would you send them the animal, and how would you, buy the animal?
Well, you could raise money or use money that you have, and each animal is a different cost. Well, some animals are the same cost, and there are many different types of animals. The animals are including a bunch of rabbits, a litter of rabbits, tree seedlings, ducks, geese, or sheep, or goats, or I forget it, but there's another thing, and a pig, a sheep, or a goat, a water buffalo, a heifer, which is a big type of cow.
Is that all? Is that every animal?
Now I remember the forgotten one. It's chickens.
Okay. Well, how much would? Oh, I forgot to ask my first question. Well, follow-up question. What is a heifer? Is my follow-up question.
Well, a heifer is a type of cow that it's pretty much like a cow. It's one of the types of cows, you know how there are lots of types of cows? It's one of the types that you wouldn't have to clean its milk. You could just get milk automatically, and you could drink it and make your bones stronger, so it would help other people. So you wouldn't have to clean it, get if there's anything bad in it, it just comes out clean.
Okay.
And also it's a very big cow. So it could and it's very big, so it might need a big stall, but it's worth it.
Okay, so what kind of things do you have to do to get ready to buy the animal?
Well, there's something called chores for change you can do. It's where you do chores and get money, or you could do something our class is doing. It's read to feed. Read to feed is something where you read and you read books somewhere, you record it down on a sheet, you give it to your parents, and you could either get money or just read for fun. If getting the money helps, then you would donate the money to our school, A.W. Cox Elementary, and then or you would donate the money to Heiffer International. And what you would do with it is they find how much money so they calculate the amount of money you gave, and then they see what animals you can buy. And then they buy the animal and send it to people in countries where they are very poor and in need of food. And the animals help them to get food.
Okay, but my question was, what kind of things would the people that were receiving the animal have to do before they got the animal?
They might have to take this suitcase-like thing and dunk it in this muddy river, and that's their water. They might go down to the market and hopefully try to sell things, but they might have to go out in fields of endless things to eat. I mean, not they might have to go in this field and grind it up to feed to feed, to eat, or but and it's really hard work. And also, you might have to take a sack of if you're older, you might have to help with the baby, and you might have to go to school.
Well, my question was, again, what kind of things would the people that are receiving the animal have to do before they get the animal?
Well, they would figure out what animal it is. Then, just say it was a goat. A goat needs a home, so they would have to build it a home first, and then they'd have to get some food for it, which would be very hard. If you already had a lot of work, it'd be very hard. It'd be like working all night. And also, Maddie might want to add on to that, because she might know a little more about it that I didn't mention.
Also, I think Anya picked a goat because we read this story called Beatrice's Goat, and in the story, it didn't say how much work you had to do, but our wonderful teacher, Mrs. Grace, who is also retiring, she told us that you actually have to get ready for the animal, build a pen so that it won't run away, and you have to find food for it. You have to milk it once you get it. And if it's an animal that can be milked, but that's after you get it. You actually have to promise when your animal has babies to give the babies on, to pass on the gift.
Okay, that's something interesting that I did not know yet. Well, my next question is, would it have to be a certain gender that you have to pass on?
Yes, you would have to pass on the female because only females can have babies, so they can pass on the gift.
Okay. I did not know that either. Well, what made your classroom think of doing the Heiffer Project?
Oh, because we read Beatrice's Goat.
And the book inspired us about doing it. Like, kids in our class kept asking, is there any way we can help these poor people, like, get these animals? So our teacher, Mrs. Grace, came up with this great idea that a few kids in our class would go up and do a speech to the whole school about raising money. And this Friday, June 14th is going to be the last day that we're collecting money. If you don't turn in money by tomorrow, well, you don't have to. It's just something you do at school. You could give money to Heiffer International.
Well, I did not know any of this. So, what reason did you read Beatrice's Goat, and why? Oh wait, that's the same thing. And what reason did you read Beatrice's Goat, and why and how did it inspire you?
Well, our teacher just picked it, and we don't really know for any reason. But she just started talking about the Heiffer Project, and then we got so enthralled in it and interested, we just started it.
Okay.
And like she said, we got the whole school to do it. So now the whole school's helping, and we are having this thing of which classroom can raise the most money.
Well, I wouldn't think it was a competition, but
No,
do you
it's not.
know?
But we were just see it.
Okay, I wouldn't think it was a competition, but is it really like a competition to like raise the most money And is it like a good competition or a bad competition?
It's not really a competition. It's just to see what class had the most money. It's not really like I'll race you to the field and whoever wins gets to go to the ice cream parlor or something. It's not like that. It's just we're raising money and we want to see the class that cared the most and brought in the most money. But it doesn't mean that the rest of the classes were like, oh, just forget about it. It's just reading and feeding. I don't really like to read. It's like pretty much just helping others. And it's good that we have a lot of money, because if we have the most money, we could maybe buy one of each animal. And if it's a really like more than $1,000, we could buy like maybe a few heifers for those countries. And that's it.
Okay, so I think that is a very nice thing to do, but if you wanted to see which class got the most money, like how would you do it if you were deciding?
Well, I have an idea, and Maddie might have another idea too. The way you could raise money, someone invited you to their soccer game, you could have a little lemonade stand and like give it to the soccer players if their parents say it's okay. Maddie, you have any ideas?
Well, you could set up a donation box.
Yeah.
It's a box that has a little slit opening, and you can just put all your cash in there. And then you put all your cash in there. And it goes to something. And people will see the good cause and put money in there.
Well, I think those are two very interesting ways of how you can start the Heiffer Project and how you would see which family or classroom raises the most money. So, well, thinking about it, I don't really think we have much more to say. So, I hope that you enjoyed this little, interview about the Heiffer Project, and I appreciate that you took the time to sit down and watch this interview.
You can go to heifer.org and you can find interesting facts about the Heiffer Project that we did not even mention.
Bye. Thanks for watching.